Hello people, this is Clown300, welcome back to some more character assassination. It's been about a month since the whole Oogway drama went down, but when I got on YouTube yesterday, I saw a video on my recommended page called Confronting YouTube's Biggest Clown. It was an interview done by WestJett, and as you can see, Master Oogway is in the thumbnail. So I watched it, and I'm honestly surprised that a lot of people were like, damn, this dude seems like such a normal guy. Because to me, this interview didn't do anything to change my opinion of him. If anything, it probably made it a little bit worse. But before I show you some parts from the interview, I want to talk about some things from the last video I made. Some people seem to think that I was offended by the Adolf song that Oogway made, which to me just proves that you didn't actually watch the video. If you watched that video, I think I said twice that dark humor doesn't offend me, and that I probably left some messed up jokes in my old videos. But the thing about the Adolf song is that it's not even dark humor, and it sure as hell can't even be considered regular humor. It's a borderline sentence in which he says the N-word, and that's it. I also got a lot of comments saying, comedy is subjective, Murray. First of all, I envy how little effort it takes to make you laugh. If the whole world had as low standards as you do for comedy, then maybe we wouldn't be going straight into another world war. But here's my official response to that. Haha, am I right? I expect you to like, comment, subscribe, and join my $500 a month membership tier by this point. And so now let's get into the actual interview. He starts this off by saying that he always made offensive content. People just never really noticed it back then. And while that is true, I'm pretty sure it's because he uploaded way less back then. Then he talks about saying the N-word, which, I mean, this clip is kind of long, but it's only because he structures his sentences in a weird way.
The thing is, saying the N-word, I was like edging it all the time. I never said it really. And then one day I said it. My fans didn't really mind. No one did. Until people started making videos about me, like big YouTubers. Their fan base are starting to hate me. Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, it's, in my opinion, it's just a word. Like, it wasn't even put in an offensive context. It was just, you know, as a satiric. And like, even if I would say that to someone, like, why would you take offense? Like, it makes no sense.
It is true that it was other people's fan bases getting offended, but yeah, of course your fan base didn't get offended, you dick. They're subscribed for things like that. Let me give you an example of why this point isn't a good defense. You know those TikToks where it's like old people pretending to be babies?
Wake up! How many licks to get to the middle? 1, 4, 72 million! Ow, my mouth! Pow!
Not only are those cringe as hell, but they're also kind of sus in an EDP way. Their fan bases follow them for that type of content. But the moment it leaves their target audience, it gets shared on Instagram Reels, and the whole world either laughs at them or gets disgusted by them. And that's pretty much the same thing that happened with the Adolf song. It left your target audience. You and I both know that the general public doesn't really like you when someone that's not black says the N-word. Knowing this, if you were trying to run a content farm with like 10 million subscribers, would you publicly release a song where you say the N-word 8 times? Don't even think about it from a YouTuber's perspective. Think about it from a content farm perspective. Because that's what Oogway is. It's not a YouTuber, he's a content farm. Like, it's just so obvious that it wouldn't go down well with most people. Because it's not like when somebody says it on accident when they're live. In those cases, I think more people would be forgiving of the guy. I don't want to talk about this point too much because I don't want dumbasses being like, oh my god, he's offended over the N-word, he's not black, I don't get it. If you still can't see that I'm not directly offended by him saying it, you're either blind, deaf, stupid, or a combination of the three.
But which is funny because there's a YouTuber called Rocka Ali who also makes like comedy songs, and he made a song about like he made a parody of Macklemore. He made a parody about that with Osama bin Laden, and that's hilarious. I think it's super funny, but I think everyone enjoyed that, but no one hated him.
I think it's kind of disrespectful to compare yourself to Rocka Ali. Because even though I think some people would consider his songs offensive, he does something that you don't do in your music, and that's put in actual effort. I'm not saying that it takes a genius to write a song about Osama bin Laden, but what I am saying is that it definitely takes more effort than writing a line about killing your grandma with your farts.
Now that everything's happened and you got terminated, do you regret the decision of releasing that song? Would you take it back if you could? Hypothetically, obviously.
So basically, of course, I don't want to be banned, permanently banned. The hate that I gained from that song, of course, I didn't want that either. But I think the way I was going, because my content is like just being gray area, and I always try to find the fine line, exactly. And I would just keep going, and eventually it would be inevitable that I would do something that's also too far for a lot of people. I don't regret it because it would happen again. Of course, I don't want to lose my account either. Like, I worked 4 years for this. I built an amazing fan base. I'm entertaining millions of people every day. I literally wake up, I'm happy because I'm like, oh damn, I'm gonna make a video again, and I hope that they laugh, and they do. It really gives me fulfillment in life. So losing that is like, it's not a good thing, of course. So of course, if YouTube just says like, hey, listen, man, chillax, you shouldn't do that kind of stuff. I'm willing to not do that. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, no, YouTube, I don't give a shit about you. I'm like, it would be stupid. So them not giving me that chance, like being able to talk to me and then properly conversate and say, listen, you have a huge fan base and you're entertaining millions of people on our platform. You're actually doing something beneficial.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't even got a joke for this one. Calling Oogway's content beneficial is such a huge stretch. His channel was pretty much the average meme page before it got terminated. It would be less of a stretch if he actually came up with the jokes that he posted, but it's been proven so many times that all he does is copy a joke, change a word or two, and then slap his face on it. I wouldn't even be disagreeing with him if he was the comedian that he says he is. But even then, he was posting other people's videos on his channel before it got terminated. How's a channel that re-uploads other people's videos beneficial at all to this website? Again, this could have been a good point. I think more people would be less hateful towards him if he wasn't just a blatant content thief.
Would you say you do it for money or the fans? Because I remember in one of your videos, you mentioned that one of the channels wasn't even making money and you were investing in editors for it. So would you say you do it more for like, I don't know, like clout, quote unquote, fulfillment, money? What would you say?
No, I don't give a shit about that. I really enjoy reaching people and entertaining them. Like, I don't care about gaining followers anymore, as long as I reach people with my videos and make them laugh, you know? Of course, some people might say, oh, you're making Palestine videos. For every follower you gain, you donate 1 cent. The reason I'm doing that is because I can literally freely do this kind of content now. Because I used to be afraid to make them, because once I made a Palestine video on YouTube and I got demonetized afterwards. That was the whole demonetization thing. And I was afraid to keep posting that kind of stuff. But now I'm so free, I can do it, you know?
This is a part that kind of confuses me, because he says that he only started the whole donating money to Palestine for every follower I get thing after his channel got taken down. And the reason that he never did this before is because his video on Palestine got demonetized. But that just doesn't make sense. If videos on Palestine get demonetized, then that shouldn't really matter. If all you want to do is donate your own money to help them out. You didn't get a community guideline strike for it. You definitely made more money than you donated from your other videos. Yet it's only after you lost your channel that you thought about doing this. You gotta understand that the timing for this is really convenient for you.
Would you agree with that? Money over fame?
Of course, money over fame always, but money shouldn't be the main goal. It's like having a proper purpose above everything is better than anything else you can have in life. I had the best job in life, bro. I literally pull out my phone, I film myself in selfie mode, and I make a meme, or I make a meme with a template, or I make a meme with a clip I found or a photo I found.
Stop the cap.
Come on, man. You and I both know that like 90% of the shit you uploaded wasn't made by you. It's kind of hard to prove this since I can't check the dates that they were posted, but I got a screen recording of his main channel's videos before they got terminated. This is from the 27th of May, and since he used to upload like 30 videos every day, we can assume that these were posted within a span of like 3 days. Flat earthers when they realized their balls are round. I found the same video on TikTok from the 22nd of August of 2023. The text is in the exact same position, so he either downloaded this video or he copied it word for word. This was Stephen Hawking's last words. Very convenient that Oogway used the same font as a video that blew up on Instagram 2.5 weeks before Oogway posted it. Last one. POV, bro says it's 8 inches. He must have been inspired by this reel that was posted on the 29th of March, because he used the exact same picture of 2 white trucks as the background for his video. I know some people might be like, you're taking the joke theft thing way too seriously, but the reason I keep bringing this up is because I just wanted to stop lying about it. Like, it's just so easy to admit that he doesn't actually come up with the shit that he posts, but instead he chooses to keep lying about it as if it hasn't been proven over and over again. And this doesn't include the videos that he stole from One Giant Onion. Like I said, more people would be more willing to give him a second chance if his content actually consisted of his own creativity.
And I also, like, for the people that really got offended by me just saying Austrian Painter is my N-word, I'm surprised you're offended, but I deeply want to apologize to the people that really got offended.
Fuck all of you guys that want me to apologize. I still need apologizing, you snowflakes. Motherfuckers crying over a word. Grow a pair of balls, pussies. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like a guy who wants forgiveness from the group of people that he offended. It's just hard to judge the sincerity of this apology. He's only saying this shit after his main channel got terminated and after he's lost his main source of income. He could have said these things where he started getting heat for the Adolf song, and he actually did do that before he ruined it with all the shit he was talking on Twitter. I showed this in my last video, but before the drama got big, he made a TikTok apologizing by saying, oh, it was just some edgy humor that got out of hand.
Actually, you guys are still talking about me, so I'm still relevant? No, jokes aside. I did go too far this time. Yeah, I was just trying to be funny, edgy, by saying something really, really out of pocket. You know, say something so offensive that it will get the song attention. And yeah, I was thinking of the most offensive thing I could say, and that's the thing I came up with, which is really offensive. But I didn't expect so many people to actually take it personal and get hurt by it. So yeah, that wasn't my intention. I hope you guys forgive me, and I apologize.
And to be honest, I feel like if he just left it like that, he would probably still have his main account. What he chose to do instead was go on Twitter talking about how he's gonna double down on wokeism, whatever the fuck that means, and how no matter what he's going through, it's nothing compared to what the Palestinians are going through. So you're telling me that the people whose alarm clocks or bombs going off are suffering more than some idiot who's getting criticized for making bad videos? Wow. In other news, new study shows that getting stabbed 36 times in the chest is not that good for your health.
It's like the content that I'm doing now is actually working better. And I am forced to do this kind of stuff. You are forced to make downfall videos of people because it's working really well for you. I am forced to make really up memes without the Oogway voice because it was doing way better. And that's why I'm doing it.
I don't understand this idea that he was forced to make this type of content. The only way that someone would be forced to make content is if either they didn't have a real job, meaning that it's their only income, or if they were being forced to by a terrorist group. It's not like YouTube is his only source of income. He said so himself on Twitter. I will now go on with my other businesses. Bye, YouTube. So if you got other businesses going on, then why would you not just create content you enjoy making? You clearly made enough money for being a content farm, so why would you just not settle down and make shit you like? Not to say that wanting more money is a bad thing, like I could use a lot more money myself, you know what I mean? But if he hasn't set up like a retirement fund by this point, that's on him.
These people talk to me online, you know, one giant onion. Ben Escherich, the guy who made the video together with John Castelline. If they truly wanted me to stop, they could just send a DM to me and be like, hey bro, chillax with the content because people are going to start hating me. No, what did they do? They made videos about it and try to defame the shit out of me. That's not because they want YouTube to be a better platform or me to be a better person. They just wanted to have something to talk about and make fucking money and views. That's their whole goal. That's what I think. Because if it wasn't, if they were true, good, kind people, they would truly just send me a message and be like, hey man, chillax. Like seriously, you're going way too far.
Okay, let's be real for a minute. You would not have stopped doing this shit if they did that. Let's stop acting like you'd kill off your moneymaker just because two dudes were like, bro, if you don't stop, people are gonna hate you. You said yourself that you don't mind the hate, so why are you acting like the hate would have motivated you to make better content? It's all gonna show from the interview. There's nothing that's too important after this part. I'll put up a card so you can watch it in its entirety if you want to. Now let's talk about the response to this video. The comments on this video would have you think that he completely wrecked any and all critiques towards them. But I would be honest, my opinion of him is completely the same, if not worse than before. The fact that he's still trying to convince people that he comes up with the ideas for his videos, I don't know, man. That's some Amy Schumer type shit. But I thought I was alone on this. I thought that people were like, alright, Oogway seems like a normal guy. Let's give him a second chance. But then I went on his new TikTok, which is called Oogway Reborn. And I have never been happier to be wrong in my entire life. On the 2nd of July, he posted this video announcing that he's back.
Guess who's back? Back again. Oogway's back. He's a racist.
And as you might have guessed, all the comments are shit like, just put the fries in the bag. Gonna lie, Oogway is so funny. Or, oh waiter, 1 ratio please. People just do not fuck with him anymore. You could tell it's getting to him because he made a slideshow with the 5 comments that bother him the most. But as for the rest of his new content, I don't like using the word slop, but I mean, come on, that's exactly what this is. It's slop. He's gone back to making stupid faces as a form of comedy. I'm sure if you laughed at the fart noise in the beginning, you're gonna love this shit. Imagine this being the last thing you see before Oogway plants his greasy lips on you. God save the man or woman that has to see this point of view in real life. There's this video that's clearly meant to bait people into sending it to their friends. Get it, guys? Whoever you're sending this to has a huge forehead. Can't forget the Sigma face so that people remember to laugh. There's a video where he makes fun of Chris Tyson, which I thought was an Oogway original, but like 3 hours after I saw this video, I went on Twitter to see what was going on with Chris, and I saw this tweet. Me watching Mr. Beast now, knowing Chris won't be in the videos anymore. Like, this man is incapable of coming up with something by himself. Then the last category of his new videos is videos talking about his downfall. These are all passive-aggressive videos where he's like, chillax bro. He loves using that word, by the way. Chillax bro, I didn't deserve this.
Why is everyone hating? I love this guy. People replied, he done some controversial things, like really bad things. Guys, I just said a word like chillax bro. I didn't try to assassinate someone or something.
I don't think he's trying to win anybody over at this point. It's very obvious that he's just trying to squeeze out as much money as he can before people stop caring. I think he knows now that most people don't like him and that his time in the spotlight is completely over. Either way, that is it for this video. So if you enjoyed this update on this idiot, smash like or leave a comment. Hit that subscribe button if you want me to make a cover of Keemstar's Dollar in the Woods in my second channel. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, I'm funny on there sometimes. That is all, so take care of yourself and acknowledge me. Goodbye.